Hey, how you doing? I just want to talk about gang stalking and my life and what I go through, and other people out there that are unaware of their situations and what they're going through in their daily life. And I just want to talk about the technology that they sort of got. Like like these gang stalkers can turn invisible. They're able to cloak themselves. They're able to hide in the shadows, in just invisible, plainly in plain sight in front of you, like a ghost. Like they have this type of technology that they're able to turn into like spirits, like ghosts, and they're able to follow you around everywhere, wherever you go, in the bathroom, in the toilet, wherever you go, they go basically, and everyone gets manipulated who you come in contact with. In my situation, I have two invisible people following me around everywhere, and they basically control everyone and manipulate everything in my life. And everyone's being controlled through these gang stalkers. And like people say, you're under surveillance. They got cameras everywhere. They've got the tracking devices and things like that, where they're able to track people. They're able to watch people through cameras and things like that. All that is like old technology. Like these people are turning to ghosts. They can cloak themselves. They can become invisible, and they can follow you around basically everywhere that you go. There's no limit. There's no place where they can't follow you, where they can't find you and torture you and harass you and, doing all their gang stalking fucking shit on you, hitting you with weapons, sexually assaulting you, or, making you like vomit just for no reason at all or whatever like that. You'll just have these reactions to these gang stalkers, and that control basically everything and everyone around you. And these gang stalkers, they can turn invisible. They've got their technology. Like people like are going about their daily lives, sleeping at night, going to the bathroom, showering, talking to people, and they're unaware that it's all being manipulated by like invisible entities. Like they're able to turn invisible, and people are being manipulated like on a level you can't believe. Like in my situation, like I can have a conversation with people, right? And then all of a sudden I'll get touched on the ass. You understand? Like people will go up my ass and fucking and torture me and things in front of people, in front of people. Or, they'll just hit you in the genitals or something like that, or choke you or things like that happens in my life like regularly. And people are like all manipulated and things like that at the same time, where you get like subliminal attacks. You're being subliminally attacked as well. Like in my situation, apparently I'm supposed to have a invisible daughter. I'm supposed to have a daughter, and you know I've got my neighbors are involved and things like that, and I have a daughter and things like that. And you know they tell me at night, all we want to do is fucking torture you. um you're not a monster yet. You're not in the monsterhood and things like that. And they just ongoing torture and things. And I can't do nothing about it other than try to protect myself, stay alive, try to survive, eat food, shower properly, maintain my hygiene, things like that. Around all these gang stalkers who watch me in the shower, they watch me on the toilet, they harass me, they say, like, we want to torture you, like, why are you ungrateful, you know, dinner hood, lunch hood, all that. Or they want to chop my head off, things like that. They want to chop my head off, things. And they just like 24 hours a day, like non-stop fucking harass me, like psychologically, physically, mentally, all those things, telling me I'm not going with God, I'm not going to see God and things like that. They just, not only do they torture people like in this world and things like that, They try to take you spiritually away from the creator, from the source, entities around you, and like try to disconnect you from nature, try to disconnect you from reality itself and drive you insane or, you know, off the edge and things where you can't get your thoughts together or anything like that. And there are invisible people doing this to you. There's invisible people doing this to you, torturing you, manipulating your family, your friends, everything like that. You know, in my situation, like I've got two entities, two demonic entities that follow me around, and my neighbors are involved in it, all that. And everyone is an agent. Everyone is an agent. Everyone that you see that goes around on the street basically has fallen victim to this program. Little children, old ladies, the priest, the government workers, the police, they've all been changed into monsters and things. Okay? It's a program called Monsterhood. It's part of the New World Order. You know, you have to be a rock spider, all kinds of things just to initiate into this program. You understand? It's That's how deep it is. And they come to your home and torture you and manipulate you. You understand? They try to take over your mind with all these thoughts, sexual, violent, all types of thoughts that'll confuse you, that demoralize you, all types of thoughts that, turn you into a sinister, immoral person, and then they attack you. You, you sort of like by allowing these entities to take over you, you're sort of like allowing these spirits to like attack you. And you have to like always control your mind, control your thoughts and things, what you're having. Because once you slip up and you start looking at little children, you start looking at people in a sexual, violent way, you understand? You're going to fall victim to this program. You understand? Because soon enough, they're going to turn you into a predator that just goes around that, and they'll basically stop you in your path. Believe me, that because you'll be taken over by the program. Once you let these fucking gang stalkers win, it's over for you. You understand? So you can't let these invisible entities or wherever you go, people who harass you, take over, let you control your life and things like that. You have to fight it. You understand? Everyone that you see is a fucking agent, and these people turn invisible and they go from house to house and they attack people. It's not surveillance cameras, it's not tracking devices. Like they got little kids to old ladies sneaking around your neighborhood, right? And basically taking over your house, everything. They manipulate, they try to discredit, they demoralize people everywhere that they come in everyone that they come in contact with. This is just how the program is. That's the reason why there's nobody left. You understand? The reason why there's nobody left is because they've demoralized people. They've changed the narrative of the way people think and their morals and their political views, their sexuality. Everything has changed about a person. Their look on life is totally gang stalking mentality. It's monsterhood. It's a different law than what we're used to, what we see in on the outside world. You know, just your regular law where people can't rape you, they can't torture you in real life. But in this gang stalking program, they're allowed somehow they're allowed to torture you. They're allowed to do inhuman things to people, right? And their laws don't apply to our laws in the government in this world. You understand? Because there's nobody left, and they're working for chaos. They're working for evil. You understand? They represent the downfall of society. They represent the collapse of this world and into a new one. And there's invisible people that go around, a whole army of them, basically. And they track everybody. They surveil everybody. They manipulate everybody. They sex traffic people. They torture people. They do all kinds of sick, nefarious shit, man, on a level you can't imagine. Okay? You know, you think you're sitting in a park by yourself. You think you're sitting at the shops by yourself, but you've got invisible people fucking manipulating you. While you're drinking that coffee, your coffee's being tainted. Your coffee's being poisoned. Your food's being fucking handled. Everything. Everything is being, you're being followed by invisible people. That's why you feel sick. That's why you feel tortured. You feel pain in your body and things. They can reach inside your body and fucking torture you. You understand? So those are just some of the things I want to talk about. They can turn invisible. They can walk around the neighborhood and control basically everything. They don't use cameras or tracking devices. No, they turn into ghosts and they ghost people and they torture them, and everyone that you see is an agent through this program. You understand? And they can see these people. They can see these invisible entities, except TIs. TIs can't see shit. You understand? Only like gang stalkers can see gang stalkers. That's just how it is. You understand? You know, and that's all I wanted to say for now.